क्या बात है. Right, at the moment with us, we've got our old friend from the Watchdog Foundation, Godfrey Pimenta, warrior for all the people who can't speak for themselves. Godfrey, good evening.
गुड इवनिंग सर, गुड इवनिंग.
Godfrey साहब, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए.
आप लंदन में हो या मुंबई में?
नहीं सर, लंदन में बैठा हूँ.
क्या बात है सर, thank you so much. So we've got Godfrey Pimenta joining us from London to talk about the Dahisar Bridge. सर, दहीसर के ब्रिज के बारे में बात करेंगे आप आज? That's what I was told.
सर, दहीसर भाईंदर एलिवेटेड रोड.
Dahisar Bhayander elevated road. I thought, okay,
हाँ.
Dahisar Bhayander elevated road, fine. जी, तो
सर,
आपकी ऑब्जेक्शन
ये
ये है कि इसके लिए सिर्फ बीएमसी पैसे क्यों दे रही है? जो मीरा रोड की जो है म्यूनिसिपैलिटी, उनको भी देना चाहिए पैसा. After all, they're going to be using it. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right, sir. See, the whole project, Dahisar Bhayander elevated road, is being constructed at the cost of 3,186 crore.
3,186
huge,
crores. Oh wow. Sir,
yeah, it is a huge amount of money.
Yes.
Now, this entire elevated road is, sir, about 5 kilometer in length, out of which 1.5 kilometer will be in Mumbai jurisdiction, and 3.5 kilometer falls in the MIRA Municipal Corporation limit. Now, the entire cost of this road construction of 3,000 odd crore is being borne out by Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Hang on a minute, just a minute, Godfrey. I
Yeah.
know you're in London, but all the same,
Yes,
that means you're looking at 637.2 crores per kilometer.
yes.
वाह, ये सोने चांदी की सड़क है क्या है ये? 650
नहीं, सर, तो-
करोड़ रुपए पर किलोमीटर सर.
सर, क्या हुआ है, दिस प्रोजेक्ट हैज बीन डिलेड फॉर कंसिडरेबल पीरियड. ये एक्चुअली द सड़क का काम 4 साल पहले होना चाहिए था,
जी.
because it is nothing but an extension of the coastal road of Mumbai. Now, whenever you are constructing any given project, the work has to start simultaneously, but for some reason or the other, what was the real reason is a mystery, because whenever the project get delayed, already there is always a cost escalation, and this is a woofing cost of 600 crore per kilometer.
631 crores.
Yes, that will be precise number.
जी.
Yeah, sir. ये अभी now the idea being constructing this road was that it will take off load on Western Express Highway, particularly at Dahisar Toll Check Naka. They have estimated that almost 30% of the load will be taken off, which is nothing but a rubbish, because 30% of the vehicles don't go alone to Mira Bhayander town, because there are, what you call Western Express Highway is being used, particularly the once one crosses Dahisar Teknaka going towards Gujarat, Vasai, Virar, maybe Thane side also, Ghodbandar Road. So it is not that 30% of vehicle are entering this town. This is the rubbish piece of what you call information, justification for extending the road from Mumbai to what you call Mira Bhayander.
जी.
Now, what happens after Mira Bhayander? There is a dead end. They are supposed to connect this coastal road beyond Mira Bhayander over what you call the Thane Creek, Vasai Creek, to Western Express Highway, Ahmedabad Highway, beyond Vasai. Now, that leg of the work is not yet started. So, this construction will land in what you call dead end at Mira Bhayander. So, it is some kind of a temporary relief for Mira Bhayander town. Okay, but why is the Mumbai Municipal Corporation spending this kind of money on a construction of a elevated road when majority of this will not benefit the Mumbaikars? It is for the benefit of the people residing in Mira Bhayander, Vasai Virar Municipal and Palghar and beyond people residing there. So the cost of this elevated road should have 100% been borne out by MMRDA or the state government and not Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Or the Gujarat
Mumbai
government.
Municipal
Or the
or the
Gujarat
Gujarat government.
Yes.
Mumbai Municipal Corporation has become a dharmashala
Gee.
for all other projects because they have a huge deposit of the 80,000 odd crore in fixed deposit.
Yes.
And everybody is eyeing that deposit. As a result, the taxes will be increased for Mumbaikars in near future, and that proposal is in offing. They are going to increase the property tax for Mumbaikars. When you have such a large kitty, you don't require to increase the taxes. But because of this wasteful expenditure, the Mumbaikar will have to bear the brunt of this additional expenses being borne by the Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Pradeep ji.
So now you're talking about this Dahisar Bhayander link road. Dahisar Bhayander link road. Now this is an extension of your earlier campaign. You know, you had an earlier campaign which you said that the government is hell-bent on destroying the virgin sanctity of the entire Manori bridge, the Gorai Khadi, now Uttan. Now with this bridge coming out, Dahisar Bhayander link road, you know, again you are flooding the entire area of Uttan and aage jaake pura Gorai and Manori and all those places with more traffic. And this is probably seems to be an intertwined project, which earlier the bridge in Manori, Gorai, and now you got this, Dahisar Bhayander link road. How do you see it? Now the entire thing, is it development or to unsettle the peace and sanctity of the entire Gorai, Manori, Uttan area? How do you see it, Mr. Godfrey? Advocate Godfrey Pimenta ji.
Yeah. Firstly, sir, the entire region from Manori to right up to Vasai, where there are mangroves are there, these are the entire region has been declared as a national mangrove protection site by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. As far as in 2007, we have the information under the RTI. There are total 37 national mangrove sites in India.
Yes.
And one of the site is this because it is a ecologically very sensitive region, and therefore the mangroves need to be protected. There are not only mangroves, there are salt pan lands. Now what happens once the development happens, sir, anywhere in any region, when the road or elevated road comes up, there is bound to be development all around because of the connectivity. Now therefore the builder lobbies and land sharks are waiting that once this road comes, it opens the entire virgin area for development in near future. So there is bound to be adverse environmental impact in the region. As it is, we are facing flooding in the area, and this kind of ill-thought projects would further increase the flooding in the area in the near future. Now, just to give an example, there is a metro line number 9 which is coming up from Dahisar to Bhayander, and that goes through the MIRA Bhayander town. Now, while the project was being laid, recently the villagers have faced a flooding in that area because they are proposing metro car shed in and around Uttan area. Now, this area was never facing any flooding in the area, but
never before.
This year, or before, but this year the locals have faced a very unpleasant kind of situation in the form of flooding.
That is because the channels to the sea have been blocked, Godfrey sir.
Yes.
That is because all the debris is being piled to the channels to the sea. Because and that has been done by people, by the way. I don't think it's been done deliberately. That's what I think. I hope I am right, even though inside I know I'm wrong. There is could also be because of lack of knowledge. Godfrey sir.
No, sir, whenever such kind of mega projects are undertaken, you have to have a proper scientific study in the form of environmental impact studies.
Yes.
Now, what happens, this kind of studies are only undertaken for the purpose of getting the required environmental and CRZ clearance.
That's right.
But whatever the parameters to be for safety and safety of the environment are never implemented.
Yes.
Once you get the project clearance where the sanctions and the approvals are in hand, all the parameters which are given in such kind of reports are only remain on the paper and they are never implemented. As a result, you see that we are suffering this what you call flooding in Mumbai and the neighboring region because of the ill-planned yield development which are not on the scientific basis.
Yes, and not to change the subject, but not to divert from the subject, but just to inform our viewers, Nagpur has never faced the kind of floods that it has faced right now. So that is one other example of what Godfrey Pimenta Saab is talking about, where unplanned development can destroy an entire city. So which means, Godfrey Saab, the Ramsar site which is there at Uran, that is going to be destroyed. कहने का मतलब ये हुआ. It's a UN designated site, Saab.
That's right, because Mumbai, if you see the topography of Mumbai,
Yes.
all around we are facing, it is a landlocked kind of thing, surrounded by sea on three sides and creek on one side. Now, if you have a ill-planned kind of a development without there being proper mangroves and salt pan lands are considered to be detention basin for excess rainfall. And because of the unpredicted kind of the rainfall which is happening with severe intensity, and there are reports to that effect that yes, Mumbai will be under water by 2050. We need to kind of have some kind of a policies in place which will retain this kind of places, because these are nothing but short-term benefits kind of projects which are only the politicians are trying to make money out of, spending large amount of infra projects and giving the what you call Mumbaikars sleepless nights, particularly during the monsoon season, because of the flooding which happens every now and then.
And don't forget the traffic jams.
Sir, traffic jam, you don't have to have this elevated road, sir. The simple answer is you have a Western Express Highway, you have a Eastern Express Highway. Eastern Express Highway, sir, because one side there is the mangroves dotting the entire Eastern Express Highway. There is not much of a traffic issue there. But once you come to Western side, on the Western Express Highway, there are both the sides, there are service roads, sir. All these service roads are eaten up by illegal park vehicles.
Yes.
Not so much so that even the highway,
Even the highways
main highway
are-
also
Yes,
you'll see the trucks and big huge buses and other vehicles parked.
they're
If you
parked right
clear
there.
this, you don't have to construct this kind of road to take off the traffic. Once you remove all the what you call this illegal parked vehicles, everything can go smoothly. But there is no political will to implement the law of the land, and that's the reason we suffer this
So
kind
what do
of.
you think should be done with this, Godfrey Saab? What do you think should be done with this, this Dahisar Bhayander elevated road or Dahisar Bhayander link road? What should be done with it?
Sir, that is not the immediate priority. Immediate priority, if they declutter the entire what you call Western Express Highway right from Bandra to Dahisar, remove all the illegal parkings, I think so. The traffic will flow smoothly. Not only that, wherever the metro work, which is there parallelly happening on the Western Express Highway, if the work is done, remove the barricades. Now there is the bridge which is being constructed at Kandivali. Last 3-4 years, one small stretch of bridge, not even 50 meter in length. You take years to complete. This is the kind of technology we have.
No, Godfrey Saab,
And
what we
nobody-
see is here one with deliberate and integrated plan. One end you have the Dahisar Bhayander link road, and the other that you were already protesting was this Manori bridge Manoro bridge over the Gorai Khadi. No, you talked about you're protesting against the desalination plant, the Uttan dumping ground, the Roro jetty. You talk about ropeway, the metro project. All these things that has been pushed into the virgin territory. It seems to be a very, very holistic, integrated approach by the government to see that this virgin territory is to be commercialized. That's what we are seeing. This area they want to be commercialized, which right now is very, very peaceful and very, very, virgin kind of a place where nobody has touched before, because there's an ecological problem there. Now you got a big problem. You're going to fight from both ends. You're going to fight the development in the entire belt of Uttan, and now you're going to fight this elevated Dahisar Bhayander link road. Now it's going to be a tough battle, Advocate Godfrey Pimenta.
Sir, you are absolutely right. You have hit the bullseye, because the whole idea emerged from the development plan of Mumbai when it was finalized. It was taking shape in the form of various developments happening. In 2015 itself, the Mumbai Municipal Corporation had put various development plan roads right from say Mud Island to Gorai region in sparsely thinly populated areas. This shows that the intent of this government is only to exploit the land mass of Mumbai and in and around region for benefit of the developers. And I say so because if you see, there is a provision of constructing 1 million houses as a affordable housing for the poor. Now, if you construct this kind of houses in 1 million houses, now some of these houses are to be constructed in the swampland lands. Some of them are in the ecologically sensitive other areas also. Now, this will add, if you take per family of 4 people average, it will add another 40 lakh population to existing population of Mumbai, and therefore the quality of life of Mumbaikars will still slide down, because as it is, we are facing a lot of issues in the form of garbage disposal, lot of congestion, a lot of two-wheelers, everywhere. The quality of life is just dwindling day by day. Instead of improving the common man's life, the state government and the corporation is bringing more and more projects, trying to add more and more number of people instead of setting up new towns outside the city limits and improving the infrastructure here. It is doing the reverse.
So in effect, Godfrey Saab, what you're really saying is that the old prophecy that by 2050 Mumbai will drown or Bombay will drown will actually come true. We are all working towards it. Isn't that what we're doing?
Yes. You are basically aggravating the situation. Now, God forbid, suppose one year there is a scare monsoon. If it doesn't we don't get 100% waterfall, and there is a water shortage. Now, as it is, you are catering to about 1.75 crore people in Mumbai. If you add another 40 lakhs people, where is the water supply? Where is the dumping ground for disposal of the garbage? So we are aggravating the situation for the existing population, and everywhere you'll see the traffic is choco-block. You are adding more and more vehicles. There is no restriction of number of vehicles which can take a load on the road.
Yes. Godfrey, you fought in that entire belt of Gorai, Uttan. You talked, then you said there is no hospital, there's no school, there's no college, there's no fire brigade, there's no drinking water proper facilities, there's no primary health centers there in that entire area. Have things changed, Advocate Godfrey Pimenta? Have things changed?
Not at all, sir. Not at all. Not a single facility which I have talked about. The corporation has money to splurge on this, Dahisar Bhayander elevated road, 3,000 crore and whatnot, the desalination plant and whatnot. Thousands of crores of rupees they have to spend for benefit of the contractors. but they don't have the money to provide the basic civic infrastructure. The corporation is, lacking, is miserably lacking in providing these facilities. And therefore, it cannot be said that the corporation is working for the common man. Today, there are no corporators to question the administrator, Mr. Iqbal Chahal, the municipal commissioner. So he's uncontrollable, answerable to no one except his bosses in Mantralaya.
Yes, so as far as this Dahisar Bhayander link road is concerned, because the plan is made, budget has been sanctioned, the amount as you said is 3,186 crores, which works out to over 631 crores per kilometer. I don't see this not happening because there's too much of money involved. How
Sir,
much will be the kickback to various people?
Sir, they
Can
have
you
given
imagine?
4 years. The contractor has been given 4 years time to construct, and I will put it on record just now that this construction is not going to happen in 4 years. After 5th year, they will seek again escalation.
Yes.
Another 1,000 crore will be sought in escalation, and this is how the politicians and the corrupt officials make money.
So exactly what is happening to the Goa-Mumbai or Mumbai-Goa highway, that will happen over here too. People will make a lot of money. Exactly what happened to, if you remember, the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. This was supposed to have been completed way back in 2005, 2006. In 2004. Finally, it was completed, if I remember correctly, in 2010 or 2011. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know where it will begin and where it will end.
And the desalination plant and the dumping ground,
And
has
the
things
STP.
changed there? I mean, desalination plant of the government, I think Prime Minister's project, dream project, and got a biggest dumping ground also in Uttan. What are the status of that, Advocate Godfrey Pimenta?
No, sir. Once the authorities decide that they have to implement, the public opinion does not matter to them any longer because now they have become dictators. There is no longer a consultation process. There is no democratic principles involved in such kind of project. You take it or leave it, that kind of a situation. Unless the situation does not go out of hand, it does not matter to the politicians, and therefore they are hell-bent. But we are studying the matter, the scientific in a scientific manner as to how to protect the interest of the locals, particularly the fishing community. Now, what is happening because of this large number of infra projects coming up in the coastal area, the fishing community is at the receiving end. Most of their jetties, like for instance, if you come to the Haji Ali side, sir, the entire the fishermen who used to mend their, anchor their boats and that area, the entire area has become a concrete jungle.
Exactly. Bilkul.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Worli, Kharadanda, Warsaw, all this is in queue, where entire people who depended on fishing are not going to be there anymore.
Well, in Worli, they're not there anymore anyway. The whole intertidal zone has been claimed by the coastal road. It no longer exists. The entire Koliwada in Worli is now gone. It's not there anymore. And that's sad. That an era has come to an end. So the entire profession of an entire people has gone with it. So we'll all have to depend upon Japanese trawlers for our fish. And you don't know what you're going to get, as far as that is concerned.
Yes.
Godfrey Bhayander Sahab, it's been a great pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us from London. So nice of you. When are you back, sir? When are you back?
Sir, I'll be back on 13th of October.
Are you fighting a case over there in London, sir? Have you gone to argue a case?
No. I have come here on holiday, sir.
Oh, lovely,
Fantastic.
lovely. Enjoy your holiday. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Godfrey
thank you.
Sahab.
Thank you.
And keep talking
Thank
to
you,
us.
sir.
Great pleasure.
Yes, very
Great
good.
pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
to you. Thank you very much. Namaskar, sir. Namaskar.
Namaste.
Well, even in London, he's very worried about what's happening back home.
Once an environmentalist, always an environmentalist.
And he's
they
an
care
advocate.
for-
He is an advocate who's always fought for people, for small people, always. Well, that's just about it for this show. आज के शो में सिर्फ इतना ही. आपने अगर चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो कृपा करके ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें और अपने कमेंट ज़रूर भेजें. We'll try and read out as many as possible. I say that every day. But do send in your comments. I love reading your responses. And I think these guys have chosen a few comments for today. I think one or two are there. Let's take a look. आज के जो comments हैं जरूर देखते हैं. Can we have them on, please? Mr. Sundar Badmuk, it says very nice sir. This is Deepak Hegde 890. Very nice sir. He's obviously talking about Mr. Sundar Padmuk. Could not be talking about Pradeep ji or me. Rahul says anti-Muslim rant. Stalin wants to eradicate Sanatan. That is not hate crime for Rahul Gandhi. Danish Ali called OBC PM Neech. That is not hate crime for Rahul Gandhi. When did he call him Neech? I have no idea. Owaisi's brother wants police to be removed for 15 minutes to handle 100 crore Hindus. That was a long time ago. And he spent time in jail for that. And there is a case going on against him. How is Rahul Gandhi, Congress, Communist, Muslim Alliance able to live with themselves with so much of hatred, lies, hypocrisy and loathing of Sanatan? Shame on them. That's what this person says. It is what? BKK 5153?
Yes, it's BKK 5153. Right.
Is that it? Do we have any more? Okay. Kejriwal priority, poorest of poor, that's what it says. Kejriwal is the biggest jhoota, makkar, baiman, chor or gaddar, promised everything but delivered very little. That's what Sanjay Sehgal says, and Sanjay Sehgal saab, is that why Delhi voted for him thrice? Anyway.
Well, this is your platform for people to exercise
Yes,
their deep
their deep held
hatred, resentment or happiness.
all their resentments and grievances. Let it all hang out. Okay. Thank you so much. That is just about it for today. आप सब लोगों को एक बार फिर गणेशोत्सव की बहुत शुभकामनाएं. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. आप सब लोगों को प्रदीप जी और मेरी तरफ से नमस्कार. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, जय भवानी, जय शिवाजी. वंदे मातरम.
Vande Mataram.